Well, if you're feeling cabin fever in this cold, there are great opportunities to eat out this week and sample the best local offerings.
It is Winter Restaurant Week in Madison. It's a prefixed 3-course menu at participating restaurants starting at $25.
Restaurant Week is sponsored by Madison Magazine, and editor Andie Behling joins us now with more information on this. Hi, Andie. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
How many restaurants are involved this time around?
We have 20 restaurants this time around. Yeah, we usually host Restaurant Week twice a year, and we're kind of building back our number of restaurants that participate just because it's been hard for restaurants to stay staffed and be able to put on a Restaurant Week. But very happy to have 20 locations for the winter installment.
How are local restaurants doing now? They struggled so much during the pandemic. Is this Restaurant Week as critical as it's been in the past in terms of getting people in the door and boosting their revenues?
Absolutely, yeah. I know restaurants, they're still very much in the thick of dealing with the effects of the pandemic. But also, you know, the pandemic aside, January is just a historically slow month for restaurants. People aren't going out to eat as much. So what better time than Restaurant Week to go out and make a reservation or two at some of these restaurants, maybe some try some place you haven't been to before. And yeah, this really does help the restaurants out.
Yeah, we were out last night. We went to Vino on Junction Road, and it was packed, and everybody was ordering off the Restaurant Week menu.
Good. Yeah, that's great to hear. Restaurant reservations are definitely recommended for these places, but you can look at the menu ahead of time, choose your favorite, your favorite dish to go to. And actually, our associate editor Maya Invice put together this awesome guide to Restaurant Week that breaks it down. Here's the places offering $15 lunches. Here's the menus that have vegan offerings. A great road map before you head out.
So for people who aren't familiar, starting at $25, you get to pick an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert, and you have more than one choice of each.
Yep, the prefix menu. $15 actually lunch menus are available too, and then starting at $25 for dinner. 3 courses, and there's usually 3 to 4 options under each course. But it's really a time for the chefs to kind of showcase what they do best and what they want to kind of show off for Restaurant Week.
We're looking at the website with all the different restaurants, so you just click on any restaurant you're interested in, and it brings up the menu.
Yep, and you can browse and look through. It's been fun it's always kind of exciting when the website drops and you can browse the menus. I know I've been looking through a lot of them, and Liliana's has, I think, 4 different menu options. There's a Bayou one, a Creole one, a strictly vegan one. It's always fun. Sal's has a different one for each of their locations. So yeah, lots of details.
It makes you hungry looking at when you go through the different menus. Are there any first-timers, new ones this year?
There is, yes. One that I'm excited about. I actually went there with Josh earlier this week. A-Rod's in the Global Market and Food Hall. That's a new one and kind of a non-traditional restaurant in Restaurant Week. You know, if you want a fine dining experience, there's definitely restaurants for that on the list. Heritage Tavern, Delaney's, Mariner's Inn. But then A-Rod's is in this Asian grocery store that is just a super cool location. You can browse the grocery store, then go get some birria tacos at A-Rod's.
So it runs through Friday. Make reservations first, though. It's busy.
Yes.
Andie, good to see you again.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
All right.